right, February's here, a month filled with romance.
Ah, yes.
But for some, it could be a complicated time.
Whether you're single, looking for a Valentine's date, or trying to add a little spark to a long-time relationship, we are tackling some of your issues ahead of this romantic holiday. Back on the couch this morning to answer all of your questions is certified relationship and marriage coach Jennifer Blank-Cool. Good morning.
Good morning, Emily and Travis. Happy to be here again.
Great to see you.
Thanks for joining us. This is the time of year, right, where I'm sure your phone is busy.
Oh, yeah, it's
ringing
Super Bowl.
First. Yes.
So let's get into a couple good questions here. Our first question is from Lewis. He writes, how many dates or how much time dating should you spend with someone that you really like before you ask them to be exclusive?
Ooh, this is such a great question. So you got to feel out your partner. You got to feel out where they are. It's easy to get excited in your own mind and heart about somebody. So really staying in tune with where is that person at romantically? Where are they at with even looking at you as a longer term, more committed partner? Also, I think it's really important to check in with yourself if it's really early on about what needs you're trying to meet with trying to lock this person down. Is it a genuine love and connection that's driving that motivation to be with that person in a committed way? Or are you craving some kind of certainty and security that's coming from more of a place of fear of losing this amazing person that you just met that you don't want maybe to be free on the market?
Yeah.
So, another very important thing is your history. If you have a history with this person, say you're newly dating, but you have a history, you know this person through work, you know this person through friends, maybe you were friends before and now you're embarking on a love relationship, a history would change my answer.
So case by case.
Yeah, so of course, as always. But if you're just meeting, if you're really developing this relationship with this newer person, it's a risk to level jump if you both are not on the same page, because of course, commitment comes expectations, and so you want to make sure that you're both there. So yeah, it's a beautiful place to be in. It's yummy, it's exciting. But check in with yourself on what you're needing and make sure you're in tune with what your potential longer-term partner is wanting and needing.
Right. Well, I think that's one of the first things you said. I think that's a great point, is like check in with your partner, and maybe instead of leading with the question of, hey, do you want to put a title on this or be exclusive or be official or whatever, just have a conversation about how are you feeling about this? I'm really enjoying spending time with you.
Right.
Where do you see this going? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Where are you at? And instead of leading with something that might be intimidating, right?
Absolutely.
Just have a conversation.
And that's such a more open-hearted way of approaching that conversation. Yeah, I love that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's not as concrete as like I would have just been like seven days and then have the conversation. That doesn't quite work that way.
There's no easy answer.
And some people need longer. I've seen people jump levels and it works. And at the same time, I still am for pacing yourselves if you're really, truly looking at this person as a newer person and you're getting to know them.
Well, if things feel good and you don't feel like you're in the dark, if you feel like you know where you stand with that person and their actions match their words and you feel like you know how they feel about you and you're in a good place, what's the rush?
Very
You're in a good place, you know? Like it doesn't, putting a label on something isn't going to change behaviors or anything like that.
Amen to that.
I don't know.
Y'all are doing a great job.
Good luck, Lewis. Yeah.
All right, the next question that we have for you today, this one coming from Anna, and she asks, I really want my boyfriend to plan a nice date night for Valentine's Day. We never go on romantic dates anymore, but I don't want to have to ask or bug him. Is there a way to leave a hint, a little nudge?
Boy.
This is such a great question. So it sounds to me like you've been with this boyfriend for a little longer. If you're expressing, we don't go on date nights anymore, I'm gonna make a assumption.
Not the first Valentine's Day.
It's not your first Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So a couple things I want to say is, I think it's so human that women think of Valentine's Day as the holiday for them, but don't forget that Valentine's Day is also for your man.
Yeah.
And so one approach, I'm going to give you a couple. One approach is having a loving, maybe even flirty, playful conversation around what you would love Valentine's Day to look like. Tell him the details of what you would like, but also open the door to what he would like for Valentine's Day. Get his buy-in.
Yeah.
Because that kind of Valentine's Day creation is a mutual plan. It's not so much about the woman, okay? I'm gonna give you another piece of insight, depending on where you're at with your relationship. Men, in very general speak, love to know precisely what makes their woman happy. They don't love to play guessing games. They can't stand being your mind reader.
And can confirm.
Yes,
as
right?
the resident
Yes.
male of the group.
So, you know, and the more us women can be loving, playful, flirty, maybe even sexy about what we love, what we want a certain date or event to look like, and we're doing it in a really loving way, man, that lights up parts of the male brain that say, I want to do that because if I can do this and be successful with her and make her happy, that makes men feel like men.
Yeah.
So women, your man is not like your girlfriends that have, you know, intuition about your emotions. No slight on men.
Well, I think
Give
it's
them the
funny too.
details.
I mean, even like Valentine's Day aside, as someone who is always that type A planner, as the resident planner in life, sometimes there is that frustration where you're like, I just feel like it's always on me to think of these things or do these things or plan these things. So having that conversation right now and like being a little bit fun about it is an opportunity to change that dynamic a little bit.
Right. And there's a catch-22 in general speak. Women love for their guy to just know what they want. The date night where you don't have to tell him anything that you want is the ultimate for women in general.
Yeah.
But men in general speak, they really just want to know what they can do to make it perfect for you.
We don't want to screw it up.
And so that's right, Travis. And so with that territory comes wanting the information, wanting the details. So it's a little bit of a dance that you know men and women have to do to you know, if we're talking about this department.
Yeah, makes sense. I will say, as the guy in this situation, if you've been with somebody long enough, you know what that person probably does and doesn't like. So I will yes, I'm sort of defended men in that one a little bit, but I'll take a step back too and say like, there's got to be a little intuition there on your end as well, as you know, if you're the guy in that situation, if you need to plan, because if you've been with somebody for a while, you do know what they do and don't like.
Well, I think
a little surprise in there too.
Across the board, whether you're the one who's going to be planning or you're the one expecting something to happen, don't wait. Have a conversation now.
Yes.
Don't sit there silently and then on the 14th go, oh,
Because
knew
you're
this
going to be
was
disappointed.
happen, and you're going to be frustrated. So
Yeah. Amen to that.
just have a conversation now and hopefully don't end Valentine's Day with a fight.
Oh, we can try. It's always great to talk to you, and this is peak season,
always
so I'm
awesome
glad
to
we
be
got
here.
you in
Yes.
here.
Thank you for having me.
All right. And if
Great
you have
questions.
They were great questions. And if you have a question for our relationship expert, send us a message right now on the KOIN News AM Extra Facebook or Instagram pages. Your question may be answered right here on the show. You can remain anonymous. Emily.
Slide into those DMs.
Boom. All right. It's 8:12.